Welcome back, boys and girls. So here we are today. We're going to be looking at the desert biome. Now, this will only be a quick one. There's not too much to cover in the desert biome, but there's a couple key facts that you probably should need to know. So without further ado, if you do find yourself enjoying this, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me and turn that notifications bell on so you know when I next upload a Crystal Owls video. So first of all, desert biome, self-explanatory. It's right down there. All that bit there across. It's pretty big-ish. It's got some very nice scenery, and there's a few things that you probably should know. So let's dive straight in. So first of all, come down. There's all these little rock pillars and stuff like that, which could be a good little starting base to set up if we're unclosed cluster until people get like rock ellies and quetzals. Then yeah. But yeah, these are pretty handy. I mean, if you're on a server that doesn't have flyers or whatever, then these would be pretty decent to build on. And they've got some nice little ramps going up and around and whatnot. And they go straight, that's like a land bridge that goes straight out over to here. Desert biome also has the Wyvern Hive, which is in there. As you can just see them kicking about. These ones are hostile. They will attack you. They're called Crystal Wyvern, the type and air, like H-E-I-R. Apparently you can get eggs from in here for these guys. And I've heard of reports of people on official getting eggs, but very low at the minute. So there's obviously still an issue with the spawn point on there. But there's some potentially good areas for building bases up here. I have done videos on this in the past, so I'll probably come up and do it again, but some of these areas could be pretty good for bases, as this map doesn't really have like the traditional massive long huge caves inside where, like you see on the center or island for example. I haven't seen anything like that yet. I've ghosted underneath the mesh and through all the map. I cannot find anything like those caves. So I don't believe there's anything on here. If I do find anything, I will let you know, of course. So there is a video coming up with that regarding to that. But also you got the Griffin Trench, which is on another video. So that's just that'll be coming up shortly. But yeah, the desert biome. What a wonderful place to live. There are rock ellies kicking around. So I mean, there's a lot of wyverns out here. Let's have a look, see if we can find anything nice. What's that? Nope. Right, so down below, obviously you've got your usual critters. You've got your carnos, your vultures, morellatops, you've got your arthropluras, mantis, all that sort of stuff. Now, if you are looking... That was a little hostile, Jesus. But yeah, so if you are looking for polymer, I wouldn't suggest coming here for it. There's just not enough mantis on here as far as I'm aware. I have done a video on the organic polymer farm on here, which is absolutely insane. And yeah, so again, there's a lot of these little platforms up here, flat platforms that you can build on. You've got an Aberration charging station here, so as always you've got ways to charge it. Make your element, which you can get all of that on this map. The gems is in another video, the gas balls will be in another video, but yeah, there's a lot of little areas out here you can build if you really want to. See, there's a couple of mantis there, but the spawning rate on them isn't that big. Okay, so a little bit of dodgy bit there, but that's fine. That is fine. So I have looked. I have gone in Ghost and ignore that. That was for science. I have looked underneath the mesh through the admin command Ghost. So I have seen that there is no deathworms in this desert, unfortunately. So you still have to go to Scorch to get your deathworm horns. Probably the wildcard have probably done that due to trying to keep other maps relevant. So we do have a drop that spawns here, so we'll get the coordinates for that quickly. Coordinates, oh, wrong one. Coordinates for this are 80.8, 37.9. They probably wanted to keep other maps relevant as well. Hello. Thank you. And they wanted to keep other maps relevant because otherwise you can't have everything on one map, otherwise no one would play the other maps and no one would want to buy the other maps. So let's have a look, see if we can place any tree platforms on these. You definitely cannot. No, you cannot place tree platforms on these, but you can obviously place your cliff platforms with that. That's not an issue. Also, one thing to note out here is when you come, not here, when you come over to, oh, that's a hell of a big ramp going up to here, and over like a bay sort of thing. So a lot of people would say this is a very PvE map, but there are aspects of this which, once you play it and find out, you'll find it's quite a good PvP map. So as you can see, there's a Giga spawn here as well. Always good to know. Hello, Mr. Giga. Hi. Now, the coordinates for the Giga spawn are 82.9 and 41.3. So these are just little things I thought that would be important to know, especially with not much information being out there as the day of recording this video. So there's a lot of little locations out here you can build on these plateaus if you really want to. There's a Giga spawn down there. There's that drop spawn just over there. There's no deathworms over there. And lots of wyverns and griffins around here. So that is pretty much the desert biome. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it enough to hit that like button. That would really help me out in getting the video out to people. The more likes a video gets, the more it gets put in front of people like yourself to help other people out. So yeah, as well as helping other people out, it helps me out massively. So thank you so much, guys, for all the support so far on these Crystal Isles. My channel has gone from being literally nowhere all the way up to where we are now, and the road to 1,000 subscribers is a long journey. So we'll get there eventually with you guys, and I thank you so much, and you look after yourselves. Take it easy.